Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be taking you through my decompression routine when I feel anxious, when things just feel heavier, when I feel like I have a load on my shoulders. This is what I do to decompress and just allow myself to release a lot of those emotions. Water healing is one of my favorites, so just starting the day with a shower and allowing yourself to feel hydrated, rejuvenated, fresh and new. Hydrate from outside and inside. The soles of the feet have the most pores in the body, so when I'm applying my oils, I like to just put them on the bottoms of my feet so that I can get straight absorption into the system. I put on a little cozy fit that still looks good because, you know, look good, feel good. And I head over to my space, this wonderful space that gives me so much joy, so much love put into this space, and you can feel it radiate all the way through. Thanks to my partner, I'm just setting up my little area, getting comfortable, and I'm grabbing my sage. I'm gonna start clearing out my energy centers, opening them up and working on each one. Some of them need a little more work than others, so I spend a little more time on those, but I'm making sure I'm placing the right intention into each area. After that, when my centers are open and ready to accept and receive love, I like to go through this little breath of fire. So the in-breath is just as long as the out-breath, and you can do this as intensely as you want. These hand movements just help me be more intentional with each breath, making sure I'm getting as deep as I can. As I breathe in, I take in everything I want to take in, and as I breathe out, I release anything I don't want to hold on to anymore. This is my favorite part, and it's the physical release aspect. I like to hang over my legs and just let gravity pull me down, making it take on all of the heaviness I have in my shoulders. To work on certain areas of my body that feel very tight and tense, and that's all along my spinal cord. So using this yoga block, I'll work on different levels. I start at the lowest level at my lower back, and I just sit there and let the pressure release each area. I work from lowest to medium height, and then I'll go to the highest, and at each one, I make sure I spend at least 1 to 2 minutes and breathing very deeply, allowing the oxygen to come in, allowing the red blood cells to be pushed into each area so that we can actually bring in the healing components. I move to the highest, and trust me, it's good to start at the lowest and move up because it will get tough. Each area can be very, very tense, but afterwards it feels so great to have released that. I like to work on my upper back as well. The work that I do puts a lot of tension into my back, and if this isn't released, it can actually affect your whole stress response just because you're carrying so much physical tenseness. It can get uncomfortable, I'm telling you, it can get uncomfortable, but The release that you feel with each breath, the way it allows you to go deeper and deeper and just release your body, let gravity pull you down. It really grounds you. It really makes you feel more stable. After that, I'd just like to do something a little more dynamic, something that's just going to allow the blood to actually be pushed through the rest of my body. And switching in between this cat and cow position, swaying over my wrist, just helps to get everything flowing a little bit more. I do this very intentionally, making sure I can go as deep as I can into each position. And then finish my physical release just with a child's pose. In this position, I feel like I can get into more of a meditative state, and so I spend a little more time here, and I do the same. I use my yoga block to actually work through different levels, and it allows me to get deeper into the stretch that I feel in my shoulders. After I finish my meditation, I just like to do something a little more reactivating so I'm not too sleepy the rest of the day. And what I finish my decompression with is called Meridian Tapping. And if you've never heard about this before, it's also called Emotional Freedom Technique Tapping. And this is exactly how acupuncture and acupressure work. There are certain meridian points in our body that are highly energetic areas, and just by applying pressure or tapping, you can bring in a lot of calming and anxiety relief. When I used to get anxiety attacks, this is the technique that I would use to release a lot of that pressure and heaviness. Different meridian points have a specific organ relation, and if you know that you are lacking in health in certain organs, it can be very effective to learn the areas that you should tap at to bring in more healing energy. I really hope that you guys enjoyed that video and maybe it inspired you to take the time to just decompress 10 to 15 minutes out of your day and create this routine for yourself. Even if it's not in this routine, in this order, not even the same thing, whatever makes you feel like you can release everything from your body. Even if your day has to start 10 to 15 minutes later, at least you're going into the rest of your day balanced. You're feeling more creative, you're letting love and light flow through you instead of having everything blocked up. A lot of physical tension, a lot of spiritual blockages, a lot of mental slavery and emotional bondage that we have to take the daily effort, the conscious effort to release it. Happiness is a choice. You're not going to wake up every day feeling so positive and full of joy. You have to make the choice to create that environment for yourself. And you allow yourself to release from all of this baggage, to take the chains off, to take the heaviness and the weight load off, then you will feel the patience, you will feel the peace, you will feel the hope and the love, the creativity. You're gonna notice that everything is just so much more abundant in your life. But if day to day you are just carrying it and building it up and it's never getting released, that's when it's gonna get heavy. Thank you guys, as always, you're much appreciated. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back and I'm here to stay. So much wholeness, balance, and love to all of you. Let's get it. Go decompress.